When Chapman billies leave the street, and drouthy neighbours meet, as market days are wearing late, and folk begin to tap the gate, while we sit browsing at the nappy, and getting fou and unco happy, we think now on the Longscott smiles, the mosses, waters, slaps and stiles, that lie between us and our hame, where sits our sulky, sullen dame, gathering her brows like gathering storm, nursing her raft to keep it warm.
This truth fand honest, Tam O'Shanter, as he frae air did night decanter. O dear, wham near a town surpasses, for honest men and bonny lassies.
O Tam, hast thou but been sae wise, as ta'en thy own wife Kate's advice? She told thee weel there was a skellum, a blethering, blustering, drunken blellum, that frae November till October, a market day there was nae sober, that ilka melder wi' the miller, though sat as lang as though had siller, that every naig was cad a shoe on, the smith and they gat roaring fou on, that at the Lord's house, even on Sunday, thou drank with curtain jean till Monday. She prophesied that later soon thou wad be found deep drowned in doon, or catched wi' warlocks in the murk by Alloway's old haunted kirk.
Ah, gentle dames, it gives me greet to think how many counsels sweet, how many lengthed sage advices the husband frae the wife despises.
But to our tale a market night, Tam had got planted unco right, fast by an ingle, blazing finely, wee rimming sats that drank divinely, and at his elbow suitor Johnny, his ancient trusty drouthy crony. Tam loaded him like a very brither, they had been fou for weeks together.
The night Dave and we sang in car, and aye the ale was growing better. The landlady and Tam grew gracious, by favours secret, sweet and precious. The shooter told his queerest stories, the landlord's laugh was ready chorus. The storm without might rain and rustle, Tam didn't mind the storm a whistle.
Cure mad to see a man sae happy, and drowned himself amang the nappy, as bees flee hame wi' ladies o' treasure, the minutes wind their way with pleasure. Kings may be blessed, but Tam was glorious, o'er the hills of life victorious.
But pleasures are like poppies spread, you seize the flower, its bloom is shed, or like the snowfalls in the river, a moment white, then melts forever, or like the borealis race, that flit ere you can point their place, or like the rainbow's lovely form, vanishing amid the storm. Nae man can tether time nor tide, the hour approaches, Tam maun ride, the hour o' night's black arch the key stane, that dreary hour he mounts his beast in, and sick o' night he tacks the road in, as near poor sinner was abroad in.
The wind blew as 'twad blown its last, the rattling showers rose on the blast, the speedy gleams the darkness swallowed, loud, deep and lang the thunder bellowed. That night a child might understand, the deil had business on his hand.
Wheel mounted on his grey mare Meg, a better never lifted leg, Tam scalpit on Throwdub and mire, despising wind and rain and fire, whiles holding his fast good blue bonnet, whiles crooning o'er some old Scots sonnet, whiles groaning round with prudent cares, lest boggles catch him unawares. Kirkalaway was drawing night, where ghosts and hoolets nightly cry.
By this time he was crossed the ford, where the snow and the chapman smoored, and past the birks and meikle stane, where drunken Charlie breaks neck bane, and through the winds and past the charm, where hunters fanned the murdered bairn, and near the thorn upon the well, where Mungo's mother hanged hersel. Before him doon pours all the floods, the doubling storm roars through the woods, the lightning flash from pole to pole, near and more near the thunders roll. Where glimmering through the groaning trees, Kirkalloway seemed in blaze, through ilka bower the beams were glancing, and loud resounded mirth and dancing.
Inspiring bold John Barleycorn, what dangers thou canst make us scorn, we tickna be fear nae evil, we Uskaby will face the devil. That squat sae reamed in Tammy's noddle, fair play he card and nae deals a boddle, but Maggie stood right staig astonished, till by the heel and hand astonished, she ventured forward on the light, and wow Tam saw an unco sight. Warlocks and witches in a dance, nae cotillion Brent knew frae France, but hornpipes, jigs, strathspeys and reels put life and metal in their heels, a winnock bunker in the east, the saddle neck and shape o' beast, A towsy tyke, black gairman large, to gie the music was a charge. He screwed the pipes and got them skill, to rift and rafters I did diggle.
Coffins stood round like open presses, that shaw the dead in their last dresses, and by some devilish cantrip sleight, each in his cold hand held a light, by which heroic Tam was able to note upon the haly table a murderer's banes and gibbet airns, twa spang leet wheat and crescent bairns, a thief now cutted frae a rape, wi' his last gasp his gabbed gape, 5 tomahawks wi' blood red rusted, 5 scimitars wi' murder crusted.
A garter witch a babe had strangled, a knife a father's throat had mangled, whom his ain son of life bereaved, the grey hairs yet stacked to the heath, wi' mair of horrible and awful, which even to a name wad be an awful. 3 lawyers' tongues turned inside out, wi' lies seemed like a beggar's clout. 3 priests' hearts rotten black as muck, they stinking vile in every nook.
As Tammy glared amazed and curious, the mirth and fun grew fast and furious, the piper loud and louder blew, the dancers quick and quicker flew, they reeled, they set, they crossed, they click it, till eke a cart and swat and reek it, and crossed her duties to the work, and wink at it in her sork.
Now Tam Tam had they'd been queens, a plump and strapping in their teens, their sarks instead o' creshy flymen, been sna white 1700 linen, their breeks o' mine my only pair, that ants were plush o' guide blue hair. I wad he gain them off my hurdies, for a blink o' the bonny birdies, but whether bellmans old and droll, rigwoody hags and spina foal, looping and flaming on cruckmuck, I wonder didn't turn thy stomach.
But Tam kent what was through brawly, there was a winsome wench and Wally that night enlisted in the corps, lang after Kent on Carrick shore.
For mony a beast to dead she shot, and perished mony a bonny bot, and shook beef mickle corn and beer, and kept the countryside in fear. Her cutty sark o' paisley horn, for that well lassie she had won, in longitude though scorely santy, it was her best, and she was vanity. Ah, thy kenned thy reverend granny, that sark she coughed for her wee nanny, wait upon Scots, 'twas her riches, whatever graced a dance of witches.
But here my muse, her wonder cure, sick fights are far beyond her poor, to sing her nanny lap and flan, a supple jade she was in strand, and how Tam stood like en bewitched, and though his body e'en enriched, even Satan growled and fidged fu fain, and hotched and blew wi' might and main, till first the caper saint and iller, Tam tint his reason altogether, and roars out, "Well done, cutty sark!" And in an instant all was dark. As scarcely had he Maggie rallied, when out he leashed legend sallied.
As bees was out wi' angry fight, when plundering herds assail their bike, as open pussies mortal foes, when pop she starts before their nose, as eager runs the market crowd, when catch the thief with sounds aloud, so Maggie runs, the witches follow, wi' mony an elder screeching hollow.
A Tam, thou get thy fading, in hell thou rosy like a heading, in vain thy Kate awaits thy coming, Kate soon will be a woeful woman. Now do thy speedy utmost, Meg, and win the keystone o' the brig. The rattling thy tail may toss, a running stream they darena cross. But ere the keystone she could make, the faint a tail she had to shake. For Nanny, far before the rest, hard upon noble Maggie pressed, and flew at Tam wi' furious settle, but little wist she Maggie's mettle. A spring brought off her master hail, but left behind her angry tail. The carlin clopped her by the rump, and left poor Maggie scarce a stump.
This tale o' truth shall read, like man and mother's son, take heed. Whenever to drink yarn slimed, or cutty sarks run in your mind. Think you may buy the joys, oh dear, remember Tam O'Shanter's mare.